Hi YouTube, this is gonna be our 1 month postpartum. She's a little fussy right now, so sorry about that, but I have no other time to do this, so I'm just gonna try to fit it in here. And I kind of wrote some things down, but I didn't get to write everything down. But I guess I'll start with her. She's doing really good that we're out of the hospital. She is 4 weeks old tomorrow, so it's not quite a month yet, but I know I'm going to be really busy. There's family coming into town. So, oh, she's falling asleep. Good. So far, I guess I'll start with her food. We had her, or obviously breastfeeding didn't work out for me because in the NICU they were giving her bottle. She was dependent on the bottle. I stopped producing pump. It was too painful, and she refused the breast, and pumping just wasn't working out for me. So I got over it. I was really depressed. I'm over it. But the formula she was on in the hospital was Similac Advanced, and she seemed to do okay, but it was only a few days. When she got out, we started giving her Good Start. That was what my doctor recommended. And she was just so fussy, so gassy, colic baby at night for like hours, and just had all the colic symptoms. She was very unhappy and just crying and crying. So we switched her to a kind of like a homemade barley formula. I heard about it and decided to try it out. And it was using whole milk, which isn't really good for little babies after I researched and found out. So, anyways, she wasn't doing well with that either. And I think the switch also was just too hard on her. So I did a whole bunch of research on like different kinds of formulas, and I was thinking of switching her to soy because milk is really harsh and lactose and all that. And then I found a lot of good reviews in a lactose-free formula, just Similac sensitive, and I remembered she did really well with the Similac Advanced in the hospital, so I gave it a try, and she seems to be doing good on that. It's lactose-free, but it's still milk-based. It's the powdered. It's not that expensive. It's just as much as Good Start, and she's doing good. And she eats about anywhere from 2 to 4 ounces. She's even eaten like 6 ounces before, but she puked, so she probably overate. But anyways, so like 2 to like 4.5 ounces every 3 hours, and she sleeps for about 3 hours at a time every. Usually when she's up at night, it's just like she wakes up every 3 hours to eat, be burped, change her diaper, and then kind of rock back to sleep. And she's really easy in the nighttime. She wakes up at like 2 a.m., 5 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m. And then after that, from like 10 a.m. on, she's up pretty much the whole day. She'll do some cat naps, like an hour here. She will get like another 3 hour nap in, which she usually does, but it's so sporadic in the day, I don't even know. So it's really hard for me to do things in the day with her. And she really hates to be put down, I'm realizing. Like, she loves to be in mommy's arms. So good thing I have one of those front packs called Baby Go. I have a couple of them, and I put her in there if I really need to like get her out of my arms, or like have my arms to do things like house cleaning and stuff. So that's good. And the way I've been able to put her down is literally like I'll wait till she falls asleep for a good half an hour, because if she's only been sleeping for a couple minutes, she's still really easily startled or can wake up. So I wait till she's asleep in my Baby Go on my chest for like half an hour, and then I'll literally go into the bedroom and put her down with the Baby Go on her, and like keep my body heat on top of her once she's on the bed, and then slowly unsnap the Baby Go, and I'll leave her there. And that's the only thing that works, because if I put her down and she realizes she's out of my arms, she screams. So I don't have a swing for her yet. I do have a bouncy chair, and she seems to like that, but it ran out of batteries, and it vibrates and rocks back and forth. It's actually right there. But it ran out of batteries, so she doesn't like sitting on it unless it's vibrating and rocking, because she knows that's what it does. Anyways, for her colic episodes, when she gets gassy, she still does get gassy. She's only been on the Similac sensitive for about maybe a week now, so I'm still waiting it out. She's much better, but she still does get gas, and I can tell because she gets really fussy after she's eating and starts crying as she's pushing, and she'll fart and like stuff like that. So I know it's still painful for her. And when she was having her colic episodes at night, and like so much in pain. We went to the store and we got some gripe water. I think it's Welleman's is the kind we got. It's just all organic kind, and that worked okay. I mean, I really don't know if it was helping or not, but she seemed to be okay sometimes when I gave it to her, and other times it didn't really do much. So we tried that out. I really don't ever use it anymore. I kind of have gotten the hang of soothing her while she's having gas. Like I'll rub her tummy in a circular motion, or I'll put her legs up or her knees to her stomach. That helps pass the gas or push things through. Her poops are normal, and it kind of switched from being darker when we first switched to Simulac, because I guess the iron can make it darker. Now it's more of a seedy, yellowy, actually not so much seedy, but it's just yellowy and mushy. So that's good and normal. And anyways, other ways to soothe her, she likes being bounced, like I'll bounce her just like this. She likes that. Also, I'll lay her on my chest. She likes that, and I'll kind of bounce her while I'm laying down, like move her bottom up and down. She falls asleep like that. Or the colic hold, where you hold them like I can't explain it. Colic hold, where basically their cheek is in your hand, and their body's laying against your forearm, so it's putting pressure on their belly. She likes that. Or else I'll just put her on on her stomach, on my knees when I'm sitting down. Like I'll just put her face down on my knees and bounce her like that. She likes that. So the gripe water, I don't really use it. Occasionally I will if it's like in the middle of the night, which is very rare now. Her skin was peeling, started like from, I guess, a week and a half, 2 weeks. I started noticing her hands and her feet were peeling, which is normal. That's kind of gone. Her feet are still a little bit peeling, but her hands are completely fine. I just gave her a bath today, and I noticed that her forehead's peeling now. So still got the newborn peeling stuff going on. And she did have the little spots on her, the newborn rash. That's much, much better, but she still gets it, particularly when she's upset or screaming or hot, I've noticed. But yeah, they only stay for like a couple hours and they go away. And let's see what else. Her umbilical cord fell off at 10 days. Just fell off. And I've given her 4 baths so far. And it's kind of like once a week, but she doesn't really get that dirty, but I do keep her clean with wipies, you know, every day, like if she's messy or whatever. But she's had 4 official baths now, and those will get more frequent. Her nails grow super, super fast. I've had to cut them, I think, like 4 times now. Otherwise, she scratches her face and stuff. When she's hungry, I know, like I'm getting to know her different cries and noises and stuff like that. And when she's hungry, she always has her fists in her mouth, or she's rooting for her fist. And, you know, I'm getting to know the difference between a frustrated cry, a pain cry, I want mommy cry, stuff like that. We're using Playtex vent air bottles. They're really good. They're supposed to help with releasing the air so she's not swallowing as much air. The one thing I don't like about the Simulac Sensitive is when you shake it, it gets really foamy, and I think that makes her more gassy, so I have to stir it. And the nipples we use are Dr. Brown's newborn nipples. It's a slower flow, and it's supposed to help with gas too. Let's see. I'm going to have to do a part 2 on this. Yeah, but other than that, she's doing good. I can show her. She's sleeping right now. See? And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop this and start doing my part 2, and I'll start talking about all about how I've been doing postpartum and stuff like that. Okay, see ya.